going to start this video. It is April 20th, 2024, and tonight we have a frost advisory in effect for northern Ohio and northwest Pennsylvania, inland from Lake Erie. Potential for frost formation, low to mid 30s overnight, and we have a frost formation that could harm sensitive outdoor vegetation. This is exactly what I was talking about. Now, this is a frost, not a freeze, so it could get worse, but you're already going into the low to mid 30s. If you get into the high 20s, you're definitely going to get a freeze, and that is definitely not good. Now, this is the region right here outside of Cleveland, and look at, not too bad. We've got patchy frost before 9 a.m. Then you have, that's about it for further north. We're lucky because we're getting the buffer effect from Lake Erie, but if you look at a little bit, not too much further south of Akron, you got tonight and Sunday morning patchy frost. You got Sunday night patchy frost. Monday, areas of frost before 9 a.m. Then you have Wednesday night patchy frost into Thursday night patchy frost with lows around 36. So what's weird is the further south you get away from the lake, it's way more frost advisories than north. But that's bad news for the southern areas because these areas have definitely been warmer than the north. So the vegetation is probably way more developed flower-wise in the south than in the north. So it's a double whammy for them that they are actually going to have frost advisories through, actually look at Friday, patchy frost. So our weather is definitely more wonky, and the fruit tree growers are probably freaking out right about now. So check out this video, and I'll show you what's blooming in the Cleveland area. April 17th, 2024, and this video is called "The Flowers Are Blooming Too Early." Now, the reason why I'm saying is the last couple of years, they actually have been coming in a couple weeks earlier. I'm in the burbs of Cleveland, Ohio, USA, Zone 5. And the crab apples this year are ahead of schedule. This isn't supposed to happen until Mother's Day, which is usually the second week of May. And right now, the crab apples are peaking at April 17th. Now, crab apples are one thing because if you have the late frost, which usually happens, it wipes out the buds and the flowers. You have no crops. What I'm more concerned about is the apple, peaches, plums, and the grape growers in this region, because once that hard frost hits, you don't have a crop. Now, it also happens down in Florida where the oranges will get wiped out. It's very rare, but it does happen. So who knows what the future holds in this Great Lakes growing region, but we definitely are blooming earlier than it was like 30 years ago when I was, gardening. And you probably notice it as well, don't you? This one's called Van Esseltine. This is one of my favorites. It's a double flower, full bloom. Look at this white one, full bloom. I'm actually surprised there aren't as many bees around it either, though. I can't remember the name of this crab apple, but look at this, is in full bloom. Now look at this one. This one is called Almy, which is a really nice red. This is in full bloom too.